Bree Johnson, and this is my husband JJ. We've been married 16 years, and I think just with the hustle and bustle of adding 4 kids to the mix over that time, we had kind of just reached a point where we were ships in the night. He's law enforcement, and so there's extra layers of complexities with shift changes and the stress of his job. And so it was really easy for me to feel secondary to the demands of others that he's very passionate about. And to see him come in and meet our amazing group and just kind of become a new person, it was like this event gave him an opportunity to start fresh, and he took the opportunity, and I'm so thankful that he did come here so open-minded. And I know we both had talked weeks, days leading up to this. How do we fix this? How do we change course with where we're at right now? We reached out to other Christian counseling services, and I just had no desire. I had no desire to sit and talk to someone. They may claim to give tools. They may claim to address the symptoms and ruminate over hurts. And to me, that just wasn't life-giving. And I didn't want to place hope there because I felt that would be a dead end. And I didn't really know how this would be different. But it seemed like the Lord was closing lots of doors to those other Christian counseling service opportunities. And so coming here and just seeing the way that these, like the 1, 2, 3 skidoo and other very tangible examples. I mean, when you guys were walking us through each of those sessions, like, I don't know how you guys were here in the afternoon. I would have to go home and take a nap after that. I was amazed at your willingness to walk out in obedience. And that really emboldened and encouraged us to be even more vulnerable in those sessions. How am I doing on time? Sorry. And so I appreciate the way that the Spirit was invited into the healing, and the way that we weren't just addressing symptoms and encouraged to address it by my might or by His might. And we were uprooting them at the root of the issue. And as others have said, it is very much like peeling back a layer of onion, and you're just kind of getting to that soft core. And working with our team, who it's amazing, very non-judgmental. And as we go around, it's like, oh, you're dealing with that too. So are we. Just always having moments like that was so encouraging, and just, I don't know, helped facilitate more comfortable, which generated more sharing. So I don't know. Am I missing anything, guys? Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we tried a lot of different things, different tools of the world of the flesh, and I figured I could kind of make it work because I always do, and it wasn't. And what I realized was that I knew of the Holy Spirit, but I didn't really have like an intimate relationship with Him. And I was open to this, and I struggled right away because I was like, these are my thoughts. How can this be the Holy Spirit? And through discernment, which her mother-in-law kind of told me, she's like, you have the gift of discernment. And so I just kind of dove into it, and it's really helped soften my heart towards my wife. I've always loved her, but emotionally, I really separated myself from her, which is easy to do, I guess, with what I do. But so it's been really good. And there's a lot more that I could go into. I love all the tools. We got 4 girls, and so is it Mike? Is Mike? Is that how you say it? I don't go. Is that your name, Mike? John. Sorry, John. He came up to me. He's like, pray for your daughter's spouses. And I have 4 girls. We do. We have 4 girls. It's just stuff like that where the Spirit just moves people to give a word of encouragement or a word of blessing, and I just never really had that. And so I'm blessed that the Spirit's talking to me again. and I'm feeling Him. And just a word of encouragement that I want to pray over everybody is that yesterday driving home, I was like, I had this thought. I was like, man, you've made really good growth. You got a lot of these tools. You're making great progress, and you're going to keep growing. But like, don't push yourself too far. Like what you've learned, like think about that and dwell into that, but don't like push it too far. So that way, like you fall back to what you are. And then that was my thought. And then I bounced that off the Holy Spirit, and He's like, no, that's the accuser telling you to stop growing. So if you ever feel like I've done enough, like don't do it, just keep growing and lean into that Holy Spirit.